Hello, I'm Alex Toll with MetalCoffeeShop.com, and I am back again with Randy. How are you,
I'm
Randy?
well, and yourself, Alex? How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good.
So, our May 2025 question is: what technology should contractors be using to improve their businesses?
Every single thing available. How's that? We're and we can just stop it at that,
Yeah.
right? No, but seriously, we're such a technologically based world now, and we've talked about it in the past, but obviously drones is a big thing for not only measurements, working in conjunction with some of the roof measuring people, also for marketing standpoints. Uh, AI, we've talked about some in the past, and I think AI ties into almost everything. I was talking to somebody the other day and said, I'm not going to use AI. I said, are you using Siri? Are you using Alexa? Wait, Alexa's talking to me out in the other room. No, just kidding. But, we're using AI every day, right? And so drones, AI, and something that's old now, and it's surprising that we're talking about it as old already. But it's social media, right? When we talk about that from time to time, all of that is getting so digitally and technologically based. It always has been. Obviously, it's a technologically based concept. But I think the real key point is you got to use it, or you're going to fall behind, and you're going to fall behind quickly. I've had an opportunity to have conversations with several people lately in the AI world, and that's an area that I use a fair amount. I use a lot. I mean, I use it every day, 1,000 times probably, and it's and I'm a novice still, even though I use it a lot. And but the point is, it's like most of this technology, if you don't get into it now, you're going to fall behind very, very quickly, and then it's almost like, I don't know, putting it into terms of back in high school. All of a sudden, you're thrown into a college prep senior calculus class, and you never took second grade math, right? That's
Yeah.
where you're going to be real fast with all technologies, because it's changes so fast. Uh, Alex, I was introduced a speaker at the National Frame Builders Association conference in Knoxville a few weeks ago, about a month ago now, and he was talking about AI. He and I met up and talked in person over a brewski or two, and like when he started his talk, the first thing he said is, a lot of people say AI is the future. He said, and they're wrong. And he just looked at everybody. He goes, it's right now. It's not the future. It's right this minute. And he said, I'm going to speak for an hour and a half, and when I'm done, there'll already be changes.
Yeah.
That's how quickly it's changing. So I think it's key is, I'm not one of these people that are concerned that AI is going to take everybody's jobs, all that kind of stuff. Will there be some jobs that go away or go into something different? Of course, back in the days of the blacksmith, when Henry Ford came out with the Model T, all of a sudden there wasn't a lot of need for blacksmiths anymore after a while, right? People learned to be tire or wheel repair people or brake people or automotive mechanics and those kind of things. So I think the key is learning to make use of all these, because if you're not taking in the roofing world, if you're not using drones, and you're not using them, whether it's in the estimating part of it to speed up the accuracy in the process, but also if you're not using it for your marketing, you're showing a street level picture of the house, which is nice, or your competitors using this fly around,
Hmm.
showing the beautiful look from all angles. I'm sorry, that's where you'll lose, right? That's where you'll lose, or you'll fall behind. So I just think that all of the above is really the answer. That's my long version way of saying all the above. And right now, like as soon as we're done, hang up, go do some, quit watching this, go do some technology. That's what I would say.
Yeah, and I think too the fear of technology taking over jobs, it's going to also create other jobs. So,
Hmm.
yeah, maybe we don't need somebody to tear off a roof. We were just talking about robotics. But you're going to need somebody to run the robots. So
Exactly.
there's always going to be other jobs created from the technology.
Yes. And usually those jobs that get created, not always, but I think in general, are higher skilled, which comes with higher pay, right?
Hmm.
And robotics is a great one, and I forgot about that. I have several roll formers customers in my world that are using more and more and more robotics. I have some of my manufacturers that do a lot of stuff by robotics, and you're right. Um, Maybe somebody's not welding that piece anymore because a robot's doing it, but somebody making sure the robot's programmed, making sure it's running, making sure it gets fixed when it gets a broken fingernail or whatever happens to a robot, you know. So I think you're spot on. So
Yeah.
use it, learn it, and and don't be afraid of it. I mean, it's easy to be afraid of it. We go back and read all that science fiction junk from 50 years ago, and we think we're going to be stuck in a chair with wires going out of our head or something crazy. But the reality is, look at all this crazy stuff on the iPhone now that 30 years ago you'd have never believed, right? It was all
Right.
science fiction, and now it's just normal, everyday stuff for everybody. So, the key is
Exactly.
to use it, not be afraid of it, and keep doing it.
Totally agree. Thank you
Love it.
so much, Randy, for your time and answering another metal coffee shop influencer question. We'll see you
Absolutely.
next month.
We'll be back.
All right.